Hello, this is Ahsin Law Firm. Today, I'll explain why you need a lawyer for theft and defamation investigations. These two crimes are fundamentally different. One involves property rights and the other involves freedom of expression. However, in both cases, your initial statement during the investigation sets the entire direction of your case. For theft, the key elements are intent and infringement of possession. Saying something like, "I just meant to borrow it for a moment," can be interpreted very differently from what you intended. For defamation, the main issues are whether the statement is true, if it serves the public interest, and if there was a purpose to slander. A single online post can lead to criminal charges. It's ironic, but sometimes people write something to express their own sense of injustice, only to end up as criminal suspects themselves. That's why you need to organize your narrative first. When you come for a consultation, we don't just decide to take your case right away. We carefully review the facts, when the incident occurred, what evidence exists, and your relationship with the other party. Just like a doctor wouldn't schedule surgery after only hearing your symptoms, we check records and materials before deciding on a course of action. Sometimes the best decision is not to take the case. Criminal cases don't just end with the investigation. They can lead to indictment, a summary order, or a formal trial. For theft, reaching a settlement and compensating for damages are crucial. For defamation, whether the content is deleted, corrected, or apologized for can be a major factor. At the same time, a civil lawsuit for damages can run parallel to the criminal case, so we even consider the feasibility of enforcement later on. We don't just look at the lawsuit's outcome. We consider recovery and preventing the dispute from escalating. These issues can also be connected to real estate disputes or family matters. For example, an online post might be used as evidence in a divorce case, or a business dispute could escalate into a criminal one. That's why we don't separate criminal, civil, and family law. We handle them as one continuous flow. If immigration issues are involved, we manage the administrative procedures as well. Since 2009, our standard has been a preparation-focused approach. We organize all materials with the assumption that proceedings could begin the very next day. Instead of prioritizing success fees, we focus on properly structuring the case itself. Ultimately, the reason you need a lawyer isn't just to speak for you, but to set the right direction for your case. Throughout the entire process, investigation, trial, and enforcement, we need to reduce misunderstandings and manage risks. Ahsin Law Firm is a place that handles criminal, civil, family, real estate, and administrative law together under these principles. If you need a consultation, please refer to the video description. Your subscription and likes help us provide even more meticulous legal advice.